Hey, good morning. My name is David. I'm with Japanime Games. Today we have for you Tanto Cuore Memento Mori. So Memento Mori is the 6th iteration of Tanto Cuore that we've had. The original game was one of our big flagships when we first started. In this game, we've introduced a lot of new things that haven't been seen in the older games. The two biggest things are going to be the room cards over here, as well as the tarot cards down over here. So the tarot cards are going to introduce a new sort of a betting system to the game. But first of all, a general overview of Tanto Cuore as a whole. So in the past Tanto Cuore games, you are a master of a house at a mansion. You're trying to get the best staff to come work for you. So nothing has changed in that fact in this game, except for the things that are like the ghost maids and ghost butlers that are introduced, as well as the workers. So like I said earlier, they had the room cards that were introduced up here, and all of these rooms have been dilapidated and broken down in the past, and now we're trying to fix it. So on the bottom of the cards, you'll see that there are 5 icons. Now the highlighted icons can be fixed by using the cards from the workers. So on the worker cards on the bottom, there are those icons. For example, a wrench over here, a ruler over here, a light bulb over there for the electrician. Now, once you are able to buy these cards, then you're going to go back to the rooms and then claim it. So once you have that, you'll flip it over, it will be beautiful again, and then you will gain the victory points on the top, and then you will keep that for yourself. Now, in order to get there in the first place, everyone starts off with the same amount of cards. You start with 7 love cards, as well as 3 Twilight Sister cards. Your love cards count as your currency for the game. So the love cards you'll use to pay for the costs of the cards, which are on the top left of each one. So once you buy these cards, it is a fairly straightforward deck builder mechanic where once you get those cards, they'll go into your discard. Once you are out of cards, then you'll take all of your discarded cards, reshuffle them, and then they'll be in your new deck to use in the future. The other thing that I was talking about was the tarot cards. So now the tarot cards can be accessed through seances. Seance is a special card for this game, which is a special event, which is up here. So the new special event seance cards can trigger the seance. And like I said earlier, it is almost a betting mechanic. You're going to take one of your cards and you're going to put it face down before you flip the seance cards. And then depending on what the card is, it could depend on how much the card cost is, how much serving it is, any of the various things. And then you can either get a boon or a bad thing that happens to you throughout the game. Now, to end the game, 2 out of the 12 cards out here, once they're empty, then it'll trigger an end game, and then everybody will count for victory points. Now the victory points, like I said, could be coming from the room cards, but there are also other ways to get victory points, such as set collection, buying multiple cards of the same character, things like that. So, for example, Ross Allison here, he is a bit expensive. He costs 8 to be able to buy, but he's just straight for victory points. So those are the sorts of cards that you can get along the way. But after victory points are counted up, whoever has the most wins, and that's generally Tanto Cuore Memento Mori.